Hello there, here we are in the beautiful region of Puglia. Today I'm showing you, and you can kind of see them in the background, a beautiful small trullo on top of the hillside. We are just by Fasano here, up on the very top of a hill, so we've got stunning views. This is a one-stroke, two-bedroom property, again with those amazing views because we are right on top of a hill. But without further ado, let's start walking in. So just going to show you to begin with. We've got electric gates to come in that we've just come through. We've got this good spacious drive area, so parking area, so lots of space here. Nice that it's covered from the sun as well. But here it is. Start to show them the beautiful sea views that you can kind of start seeing through the trees. And obviously we've got these beautiful cones of the trullo. Here above we've actually got a panel for the heated water on the property, and this is a property that is actually supplied by the mains water supply, which is a massive plus for these country homes. Now walking through, you can see they've created this whole area outside with this outside living space. You've got a full function kitchen out here. You can see you've got the hobs here, you've got the sink, we've got a washing machine under here as well. So this is really where you'd be spending most of your time cooking away, and then they've got a nice little dining area out here with the umbrella. But if you come through here, you can again kind of see what types of views I'm talking about here today. This is really a stunning position. We are of course up on top of the Selva di Fasano, and so we're a short drive away from the sea. It's about 20 minutes to the sea from here. But obviously you've got those stunning sea views. Now the property sits on 4,000 square meters around of land, and the property itself is just under 60 square meters. So not a super large property, but great for anyone who wants to have this sort of a view and this sort of a location. Look at this beautiful table area. I love how they've got the shade, the natural shade from the trees. This is where you'd be eating with these types of views. It feels like an amphitheatre. It feels like it's all kind of perfect position to make the best of this beautiful view, which is equally beautiful at night when everything's lit up. And you can see down here in this area, there's no properties that are going to allow to be built. So it's a view that's never going to be tarnished. Now, down below where you see this table and chairs, is actually the ideal location for a swimming pool, and that's something the owners have already looked into, are in the kind of process of potentially getting any permissions for that. But it doesn't need to be dug in, it can actually be sat on the land, and I think that's the ideal location for it. So just imagine the infinity pool, you know, overlooking this view. It's absolutely stunning. I think you'll all agree. But let's start to go inside the trullo so I can show you what is already here. Now coming in through here, we've got, again, looking back on myself, we've got these beautiful views that actually you can see from inside the house. This here is a sofa bed. So when I say 1/2, it's currently a 1-bedroom, but you know, this is a sofa bed, and potentially, depending on your needs, maybe divide this area up, have a separate entrance for this, have it be its own bedroom, and then, you know, not worry about having to have guests if you can hump, so it could sleep 4 easily. We've got air conditioning here, we've got heating here as well. These are surprisingly good. The owners have told me they're excellent for this type of property. But also in the winter, we've got the wood stove. So again, it's not a huge property, so not hard to heat it up. So potentially you could come and stay here again, even in a few weeks in the winter if you wanted. Really good sized kitchen here, fully functional. We've also got a dishwasher here, which is surprising to see. And again, very, very functional kitchen. This is the intercom for the main gate. So again, I did tell you it's an automatic gate that we have there. And obviously that has access direct to opening it up. And then here we come into the main bedroom of the property. This is in the trullo cone, so you've got a beautiful cone here. Again, we've got air conditioning and heating in this room here. Just off this, we have the ensuite bathroom with shower and this, they actually managed to carve the shower out of the pizza oven. So maybe just if you come on in, show them the shower. Again, that was carved out of what originally was a pizza oven. So very cute bathroom here. And then you've kind of got the entrance from the outside directly onto this bedroom. You've got a little bit of storage space here, which is very useful to have. And then they've got this little room here, which originally would have been one of the bedrooms. They actually had a mattress in here. So it does actually fit a mattress in here. I see it more as a good storage room, as a walk-in closet would be ideal, especially if you're going to leave this house as a one bedroom. So that's the house itself. All the windows are actually triple glazed, and they've got this mechanism for the shades, which are actually inside the glass itself. So they haven't, cheaped out on the actual fixtures. They're all very top quality fixtures here. And I think you all will agree it's been done nice, very tastefully, this property. You're seeing all the umbrellas down today because it is quite windy, so we haven't been able to open them. But again, this is really what you're buying. It's this position, it's this beautiful view, and it's this outside living space. There's 60 square meters of property, but in reality, this is really where you're going to be living. This is your sitting dining room area. You've got the kitchen upstairs. You've got a little lounge area there. Depending on the times of the day, you're going to decide, okay, where we're going to, spend our time depending on where the shade is. Now, the beautiful thing about this property is it also has what I may have mentioned in other videos, something called an intercapedine, which is a little gap that the trullo has around the back of it so that it's detached from the rock, because being that we are on a hill, that's quite important, and in a lot of trullis they suffer from humidity when they don't have this intercapedine. So amazing to have that. I do want to show you a little bit about the land, because they've got they've created these terraces and they're kind of filled with plants here. So if we just go for a little walk around the land, just to show you what I have in mind in terms of what I would do to the property if I was to buy it on. So you can see they've got these beautiful terraces, they've got a little table and chairs down at the end there, and again you've kind of got the view that kind of seeps through the bushes and the trees down here. Talking of trees, you've got a really good mix of trees here. We've got fruit trees of all kinds. We've got a few olive trees, and they actually do also produce their own olive oil, more than enough to be sufficient for a whole year's worth of your own personal use. Again, pointing this out, this is where the ideal location would be for a swimming pool, and obviously as soon as the swimming pool's put in here, the value of the property would go up considerably. It would rent out incredibly well because of its location. Fasano is highly in demand area, and the other thing I need to mention is the entire property is fenced, so you can see all the land around is absolutely all fenced around, which is great if you have pets and you're kind of thinking, I don't want them to be able to get out of the land or get themselves into trouble. So I think that's everything I needed to mention of this property. But if you have any more questions on this property or any of the others, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thank you very much for watching.